serves, we just spent an awful lot of time trying to get ourselves past a huge invasion, into which we did successfully. What we'll do is we'll make our way over to this area of the village, and then we'll go over here, and we'll kill Prophet Kazul, Sandalari forces, and speak with Mishi in Zushin. Which I assume would be immediately after. We need to try and stop this Thunder King, when and if. Some assassins here, they've been setting shit on fire. Oh, well, there's Sage Lao. Okay, the village, dead. Well, checking in. My cousin is wise to be worried. I am not well. No shit. Hey, look at that. That's 1,000 quests completed. Brilliant. I am alive, but barely. They killed the rest, my friends and family. I must return to the village, but I do not have long and I cannot move on my own. Are you a healer? I have a healing potion in my heart. Search my belongings. You can use your magic if you have it. Sure. I mean, there we go. We'll do that. We'll see if we can get him back up on his feet. It does look like he's... Oh, you can. Brilliant. I was going to say struggling. Thank you, I suppose. I need to ask you to do a bit more before I can return to the village. I cannot leave the bodies of my friends and family here. Yeah, fair enough. After the mercenaries robbed us, most left. One of them, after the others took all we had, he ran the rest of us through for sport. Get justice for the fallen. Perhaps news of their death will raise my spirits enough to go on. You'll find them just west of here, so we need to kill Captain Ripflesh, who's here, and 6 Black Mane mercenaries. Oh, we also got more. The first group that came, the trolls, they cared nothing for us, walked right past us, pushing our families out of the way. The next, though, the mercenaries, they took us prisoner, stole from our homes, and threatened us with death if we resisted. So we've got the scent of life here. Many have perished here. We will need to honour them properly, which means gathering the makings of incense of life. It doesn't just smell nice. It has restorative properties and can even help plants grow. Maybe I can get a whiff of the ingredients to get me back on my feet. The materials can be found on creatures around here, except for the spices, which were stolen by the mercenaries who pillaged the village. Okay, so we need to get 8 stolen Pandaren spices and gather an opalescent blue crab shell. The last one is by the falls for the fallen. I do not wish to dishonour my friends and leave them in unmarked graves. Yet we may never need it. We have never needed to bury so many at once, and I am in no condition to gather materials. Please visit the lakes that hug the mountain's edge along the road to the south. Underneath the waterfalls there you'll find stones that have been polished to a sheen by the falling water. They will make suitable headstones. I think we're going to need more than 3, but sure thing, buddy. So do we have that? Oh, it would have been in there, most likely. Okay. First things first. Let's kill a few crabs and see if we can get this pearl. I think it's the pearl that we're starting off with, dear me, everything seems so difficult. Well, that was easy. Alright, sweet. We don't need to kill any more of them. Let's go for the mercenaries. assassins. There's more. I can get it like that, that's fine. Just a little bit of healing to start off with. So there we go. Ooh. Oh. We'll get that on. Take that on as well. Give ourselves a bit of healing straight off the bat. Some water there. And we'll keep trying. As well, we'll take out the assassin next, get us a bit more healing. Over there. Actually, no, it should be this one. Oh, there's a crab there I've pulled as well. Attention. Whatever that is. Zandalari Overlord. No, I don't think we need to do that. We can get another spice just by doing this. And that's everything. What else? Captain Ripflesh. Who's over there? We'll get Captain Ripflesh. And I shan't think we'll be holding back. Yeah, we're doing this quite quickly now, I think. Switch it over to one more Starfire. And we are good. What have we picked up? Crumpled Bill of Sale. A sail heavily worn and crumpled is written in purple ink, and the item can be red. That's interesting. Darkmoon Fair Bill of Sale. 6 super effective null decoys. Effectiveness of super effective null decoy may depend on intelligence of opponent. Not warranted for use against humanoids, dragonkin, or other semi-sentient creatures. I see. Clever. Let's go up by the waterfalls now and see if we can find those polished stones. So there's more than likely one down here. But is there more than... Ooh. Okay. That's alright. to bottom, as opposed to bottom to top. So if we make our way up, we should find it slightly easier, I think. So I've just realised how close we are to level 88. And in getting this close to level 88, we may have a little bit of luck. Here we go. You may have a little luck in going to the next places. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Fantastic. So I reckon if I hand these 3 in, and then whatever we need to do after that, maybe, and then we make our way over to Prophet Karzul. I don't think we spent all this time trying to get to the Thunder King. It would seem rude not to pay him a visit. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. From there, I believe we'll move from Kunlai over to Townlong's Steps, and I'm sure we'll get a quest for that at some point soon. Okay, Justice. They are dead. Already I feel my spirits lifting. Soon I will have my strength to return to the village. A sense of life. Are these the ingredients for the incense of life I smell on you? Or perhaps you haven't bathed recently. Oh no, beautiful, beautiful. Better to not need to bury our friends, but if we must, it is good that we have a fitting ceremony. And the stones, have you brought them? Yes. Good, thank you. After this, I cannot imagine leaving my fellows to less than a proper burial. Preparing the remains. Thank you so much, friend. After this tragedy, it is good that fortune has smiled upon us and sent you. You have gotten justice for my fallen friends and gathered the necessary materials to honor them. I will gather their bodies, prepare the materials for their funerals, and meet you at the graveyard. In the meantime, however, please return to my cousin and ask him to gather the villagers for a funeral. Of course, we can do that. We'll go up here and do that. I don't think we're going to need either of these quests. I'm not going to be very completionist about it. If I do, we have not done all the storylines there. We've not done all the storylines there. We've not done all the storylines there. We've almost done them all here, but not all of them. Talon Steps is not as many. Dread Waste, there's not that many. If we get the Lawmaster of Pandaria stuff, we don't really gain anything. All these different things that we could get. But Stormbreaker is the only thing that I thought would be good, and that Mishi's companion, that will probably get us somewhere else. Ah, there you are, Lihai. I see, it is tragic what's happened there. We will meet him at your graveyard, at the graveyard, to honor them.
Next one is on you.
We get a pair of spoilers we don't need. As I said, I will gather the town. We will be at the funeral. As the one who has done so much to honor our friends, we feel it's only right that you'll be the one to light the incense of life and usher their spirits to the life beyond. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. And we'll be doing that over here. I believe I've gone past this graveyard. Or in fact, I've respawned several times at this graveyard, which is ironic when you think about it, but here we are. Let's light the incense stick of life. Let us begin the funeral. You see, what you have done is a tribute to a truth we Pandaren hold most dear. None of us approaches death with joy, but neither should we feel fear, nor anger, nor doubt. Though we may die from our passing blossoms new life. This is the truth that where we live, work, and die for. Do you see, from their graves, trees grow? May these trees always stand for the sacrifice they made, and the honor you have done them. Thank you, my friend. You are truly a hero. Wonderful. Now, let's go and make their deaths worth it. We are on our way to this tiny island with plenty of XP left, so we may have plenty to do. In fact, we will have plenty to do. Now, these guys are still about, but we can run straight through them. In fact, we will. They do a little bit of damage to us, but not a horrific amount. So we're just gonna ignore them for now. They're not part of any quest line or anything like that. We're just gonna hop and switch. Oops, and switch. There we go. Well, it doesn't look like we switched, but we have indeed switched. There's sharks here. Oh, there we go. Now we've switched. So, it said the entrance to this island was on this side. So let's make a decent beeline for it. Okay. Here we are. The Isle of Reckoning. I was going to say we can switch back, but that's okay. We need to kill some Zandalari forces, so we'll do this. Oh, you're shitting. Where did you come from? Delayed on some of these reactions here, so I'll have to look into it. But I don't think it's anything we're doing. Armani Raptor handlers trained bad. Neither of these are Armani Raptors handlers, so this raptor swam to us. Very interesting. Okay. Immaculate Amulet of the Eagle. We can't use that yet, but it's quite good. It's quite good. It's not as good as what we can get, but it's quite good. That's incorrect. Yeah, there's something on my side that is causing a little bit of lag. There it is. Okay, it's very strange. That's not the end of the world. He said, having it freeze up on me. Oh no, there we go. Okay, let's see. Why is this highlighted in red? Ah, the voodoo cauldron. This could go bad. This could go quite bad. surviving a lot better than I thought we would be. And there we go. What did this do then? Disturbing. So we've disturbed the... You've disturbed the dirt. Oh, mysterious mastery increased by 100. Alright. Can't argue with that. Seems everything's just a little delayed today on my side. But it's no big issue. Couple more Zandalari forces. Dustwing crows are going to be left alone and not hurting anybody. Got a blue one over there. And a purple one over here. Another killer brashy head splitter there. Need to be extra careful for a lot of these guys. Hopefully it'll be something different. He just had loads of frogs explode through. This one, oh, maggoty slurry. Oh dear, not good at all. That's, we should be able to kill this guy with these. So we've got 2 minutes of not feeling great. Well, I guess that's what we get for going through cauldrons like this. I would have thought the red one, out of all of them, would be the ones that are difficult for us. Okay, and 5 minutes, dressed like a Zandalari witch doctor. They think you're friendly. Oh. Well, that's quite useful. He just looks like I'm a normal shaman who's shattered self. Thunder King must be up there. Got a couple more seconds of this dirty, maggoty slurry. But if we take a taste of this, 2 minutes, attacks have a chance to hex your opponent. Now that seems interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to take this opportunity to run straight up. Let's get him.
The Thunder King lives. Our empires be united once more.
It didn't really destroy home, you don't know that. You'll have to wait a couple of expansions to find that out there. I thought we were doing a lot better than I thought we would be. Yeah, because he's doing this, he's not going to be able to hit us.
Just begun. We ain't gonna just roll over and die.
Vikings that are actually very good. That's what we wanted, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's go. So it's too late for us to get to the Thunder King, but we did fuck up the guy who tried, or who got him back, basically. We'll go around this guy. Never mind. I wonder. This is a quick way out. Watch out. I thought he was going to actually follow us there for the rest of that. That would have been rather funny, actually. Very funny. So, we are getting so close. We only need another 470,000 XP. Now, that does seem like a lot. And I'm more than certain it is. Handing this in, we'll get 162,000 now. So another 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 of quests such as that, and we'd get enough XP. Hopefully we'll get enough to do it in this episode. I will try and endeavour to get all the XP we need for this episode so that we won't have to wait until next week. Oh no. Keep running. There you go, well done. Well done. Speak with Mishi, which is the little dragon. This is the part where we find out Mishi actually could have made this 100 times easier. Let's find out. I'm ready to leave. Koa, they said. Go guard the well, that's what they said. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, with Mishi the one who's... Oh, you're shitting me. Oh, dearie me. Mishi, will you stay there so that we can get a ride back? That would be really nice, because otherwise we're just going to have to swim back and waste a lot of time. That's very annoying. Motherfucker. Alright, let's go. Back into the water. Now we do have a hearthstone we could possibly use. Eastwind Rest is not the right place though. Ooh. Oh, for a second there I thought it was. That's alright, we can just go straight through. It's no big deal. And these are big shits. Okay, motherfucker. Nope. Bad. That's too high, isn't it? Yep, fuck. Oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine, everything's fine. Keep running. I thought we were fucked there for sure. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll just repeat the same steps we just did. And, okay. Yeah, you can use Holy Smite, just don't use, anything else. Past the behemoth. Oh, that's a big hit. Okay. Oh dear, that was a bit of a silly move there, I think. But that's okay. We'll make it up here. I know the village isn't under attack anymore. See, the raptor's still going. So the raptor genuinely, even though its handler was like, no, sorry. That raptor followed me the entire way, and I think it's going to do it here. Alright, Lord Walkacher. These events should be learned from, ThunderCall. It's important that we learn from our history. Had we paid attention to the histories, we may have been able to head this off before it got this far. Everything that has happened was already foretold. We just didn't know how to read it. Yes, hello, Raptor. We'll go for standard intellect, haste and mastery.
Jade Serpent Guide.
So that I think wraps up this quest line, unless there's anything else in this village, which we'll have a look for. No, it doesn't look like there are any other quests in this vicinity. So what we'll do is we'll go here.
Slow down.
We will repair what we need repaired. We will sell what we need reselling. That's just the difference there, isn't it? And then quick mastery. I think we'll get rid of that. Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
I don't think we need. I think we need something. It's cloth. Just we lose a little armor and a little spirit, but we gain everywhere else. I think we should pop them on. Get rid of that. Immaculate Scepter of the Firefly. We can't quite use yet, but we will be able to use soon. We don't need the staff. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We can't use that. We don't need it. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need the Mushan shoulders. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Thief of Fair or the Fire Flash, crit strike over mastery. No. But we do need these trousers. We'll need to pop them on now. There we go. Awesome.
Enough of that.
We'll also pop that on like that, so we get the burlap blessing. I think that's everything there. If we now head, in fact now if we use the Hearthstone, it will make things a little easier for us. We can delete that bill of sale. Oh, fuck. Sorry, my bad. I'm a sausage. Let's see. We are back at Eastwood Palace. There's General Nazgram. I think we should go up to, well, yeah, 64,000, 12,000, 12,000. Yeah, we should really witness the history. I think it's about time. We are 300,000 off. Really not that much. And this 60,000 will help. And it might even allow us to go in, though I doubt it. Or it might just be what we need to go to the next area. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out. Don't you worry. Here we are. There goes another Pandaren monk. Sunwalker Desco. Talk me through it, my friend. What's going on?
Hail.
We're all here. This is a historic moment, ThunderCall. My dying wife envisioned a city of light beyond these gates. What do you think we will find? There's only one way to find out. was just saying, it is a shame to not be able to listen to that music because it was so
We risk everything,
wonderful.
allowing so many into the Vale.
You do?
I have faith in our friends from beyond the mists.
Their strength is an inspiration, and sorely needed. We must trust that their hearts are pure.
Alrighty. Here we are. The Golden Stair. In the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Now, we will get straight in here and witness history and hand this quest in. Oh, sorry. God, it's gorgeous. There it is. I don't remember questing here. This is the Emperor's Approach. In fact, I don't think I ever did. These are Golden Lotus warriors, they'll only make us go so far. However, there's something in the middle here that I'm curious about at White Petal Lake. Oh. Not sure. Not sure. Very interesting. I'm sure at some point in the future we will come back to that. So, we want to go this way. Up, I am assuming, to this gondola. Merchants, the caravan cars, Kunlai refugees, through to the Golden Pagoda. Here we find Z, the Harmonious.
Serenity.
Thank you for coming so quickly. For thousands of years, the Golden Lotus had kept the Vale safe from those who would seek its power. Unfortunately, that time has passed. We need your help.
May you find a way.
Well, that's the achievement for, what was it? I'm not too sure what it was. Sun, Tender Heart, the Shrine of the Two Moons. Look at this creature, traveller. Ooh. That is... Oh, it's a Mogu. Only moments after we arrived, this Mogu assassin attacked with no warning. His blade was intended for the leader of the Golden Lotus. It is very lucky indeed that we were here to stop the attack. Seeing this attempt on Z's life, I fear for the safety of those who have already entered the valley. The caretakers are settling your people into the city to the northeast. Go and speak to the leaders. Make sure they are safe. So we need to speak to Jalu the Generous, Mokimo the Strong, Elder Liao, and Madame Vilu in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Sure, we can do that. I did not think that this was something that I would be able to do because it's a 90 area to level in. But we're here. We might as well go and check on everyone. The Valley of Eternal Blossoms is basically split into... Whoa. Oh, God. Well, that wasn't particularly nice. I don't know, I don't think I was in PvP, but that's alright. Let me see if I can find my notes. Here it is. So that makes death number 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. Death number 44, and that was via PvP for the first time. That was interesting. Well, let's just hope that doesn't happen again and we can carry on with our quests. Let's see if we can make a run for it. this going to be the way it is?
That makes 45.
See how far we can get. I mean, this person, are they just going to be hid, waiting for us? I do hope not, but I would understand if there were. Luckily, I think we may have been able to get away with that. Let's check on the leaders who are here. So, who have we got? We got all of these quests that we can't talk to, which makes sense. Apart from Elder Liao, the charm maker. Yes, double fortune to you, Tauren. If you are looking for a lucky charm, I can help set you right up. What is this place? Welcome, Tauren. Here you will find representatives from all the factions of Pandaria. When you have a little more experience under your belt, come back and speak to us. Great adventures and great rewards await. Yeah, when you have a little more experience under your belt. So we've got the guys from Shadow Pan, the Law Walkers, Order of the Serpent, Golden Lotus, August Celestials. Now the August Celestials, I swear we can do certain things on. There are 4 August Celestials who rule over this land. Yulon the Jade Serpent, Life Giver to the east. Chi-Ji, the Red Crane, Hope of the south. Xuan, the White Tiger, whose strength upholds the north. And Nizao, the Black Ox, who stands tall in the west. Recently, with the advent of the Shah, turmoil has engulfed each of their temples. They need our help. So, I'd like to buy from you very quickly. There are a lot of things we cannot buy because of certain things, but we could craft like things or brains of the thundering cloud serpent, which is very cool, which we need to be exalted with, but it's a very cool set. Let's go upstairs and see if we can find any more of them. I think that hunter from earlier must have given up by now. Now, I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by that person as well. This is the Shrine of Two Moons. Then we've got this massive, beautiful structure over here. And then over there is the Alliance version, I guess. We can now apparently afford expert riding, but I won't be doing that. I could do this one at level 90, which could be very interesting. Mokimo the Strong. Keep your body strong, and the mind will follow. How are the refugees settling in? Many have come from all corners of the land to see the gates opened at last. Indeed, many of your people have already found their way inside. Seek your own solace and refuge within. This is the Spirit of Harmony vendor. We actually have quite a few of these to buy, sell, whatever. We could buy Windwall Cloth, we could buy Pandarian Herbs, Golden Lotus. See, I told you they were useful. Ghost Iron Ore, this is all very much specific, difficult to find things. So if we need to spend them later, we can do. But we're not going to spend them just yet. This is where a lot of the max level places, or people, will come. Itself is a hub and a haven, so it's got a little bit of everything that we need, including transmog. Different portals to get us to different places. Not that we need to, but just in case. We have the Keggery, Madame Liu. Liu? Welcome to my inn, weary traveller. What can I do for you? What can I find here in the city? Welcome, traveller. Make home here if you wish. Upstairs you'll find the bank vaults and the city portals. Vendors of all trades have been set up shop around the building. Please explore at your own leisure. So now all we need to do is speak to Jalu the Generous, who I think should be on this side. But before we do anything else, we've been holding these for a while. There is a mechanical auctioneer. For those who have skill in engineering. Oh, fuck ass. Okay. No, there isn't an engineer here. That's a shame. That could have been quite useful for us. No matter. Over here there will be Chamber of Masters, blacksmithing, tailoring, all that good stuff. If we wanted to learn trades, this would be a very interesting place to do it. And then the bank, which I don't think we've needed to do anything with the bank for a while. No. We get a couple of weird things here. Nothing else. Alright. Let's find... Oh, he's over there. Okay, yeah, sure, we can give that a go. Oh, this is where you can buy armor sets from all the different raids. I'm not too sure what the druid one is off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's very pretty. We go to raids here and say Terrace of Endless Spring, because that's probably the one it would be. Yeah. It doesn't really want to give us a definite thing. So let's see if we can go and speak to Jalu without being murdered on the way there, because see, it's contested territory, which usually will mean that PvP is enabled by default, which is a shame. I was very shocked to find that we were being shot at, but that's okay, it's not the end of the world. This is Mogushan Palace, which is a very, very pretty raid, and I quite enjoy it. But it's not where we're going today. I mean, just look at this place. Look how pretty it is. We're actually making our way down here. Yeah, if there's ever going to be a thumbnail, I'd like it to be something like this. Ah, there he is. Jalu, the Generous, who's the Golden Lotus Quartermaster. Always strive to achieve the impossible. Have you seen anything suspicious? Oh, watch out. Jesus Christ, okay. Let's get these guys. Mushroom. Let's try that again. And explode. There we go, we got him.
Hello.
Reigns of the Azure riding cranes. Oh, cool. Alright, that's interesting. Jade Pearl, what we call justice points. And Valor, so that'll be very much a different kind of thing. Okay, now we've found everyone. If we return, we should be able to make it back in one piece. With any luck. Ah, the Emperor's Burden, Part 8 is right here. Let's read that whilst we have it. 10,000 years ago, Emperor Xiaohao, the last Emperor of Pandaria, used the power of these sacred waters to spare Pandaria from the devastation of the Sundering that destroyed the rest of the world. From the Book of Burdens, Epilogue. At the dusk of the final day, the sky was bathed in green fire, and the very ground trembled in terror. But the Emperor was not afraid. His mind was clear of any doubt or despair. He feasted and he sang as the sky tore open. Seeing fear and doubt in his subjects' eyes, Emperor Xiaohao delivered a proclamation that one should live each day to its fullest, and sleep each night with the peace of a mind unburdened. Legend tells us that he ascended to the terrace of Endless Spring, there to separate Pandaria from the rest of the world, but try as he might, he was unable. The ground trembled, but did not move. Soon he began to doubt, and the shower of doubt began to emerge from the east. He began to fear, and the shower of fear began ripping out its shackles to the west. Desperately, he called out to the Jade Serpent for help. The Jade Serpent circled the Vale and spoke to the beleaguered Emperor. Pandaria is more than just a Pandaren empire, she told Xiaohao. Your enemies to the west are as much a part of this land as your empire behind the wall. Seeing that all things were connected in an eternal whole, and that his beloved his beloved land was more than just Pandaren empire, Xiaohao at last understood. His staff clattered to the floor as the spirit became one with the land. When the world tore itself apart, Pandaria drifted quietly into the ocean, and as the Emperor's robes fluttered empty on the ground, the land became enveloped in impenetrable mists, hidden away from the rest of the world. Wow, that's strong. That's very strong stuff. But we're almost there now. Oh, big quiche with rare antiquities. Yeah, sure, okay. An orb of mystery, which cost 20k. Sands of time, salvaged iron golem parts, elementium-placed exhaust pipes, and goblin-machined pistons. I swear, some of those things are used for very specific things. There was a person just here. Okay. Send Tenderheart. Good work, ThunderCall. The city should be safe for now. We will continue to monitor the Mogu's activity. However, I'm afraid that what lies ahead will require greater strength than you currently possess. Return to us when you have gained more experience. See, this is the biggest fucking cock teaser you can get. We will then make our way over here to the Shadow Pan. Wait a sec, how much do we need? We need 90,000. From here we'll get 12,000. So, annoyingly, I don't think we'll have enough. Oh, that's so frustrating. But that's alright. We'll make our way out. We'll talk to the guys at the Shadow Pan and see what we can do. We will not be... Basically, we won't stop until we've managed it. And plus, the Shadow Pan are going to be a very much more of a important next step. There is also a quest, I don't know whether or not you saw it here, Firebow Nook. So we'll have a look and see if we can find a quest from Firebow Nook, which will allow us to make our way into the Tao Long Steppes. For now, at least, we're back in Kunlai. And I mean only for the smallest possible amount of time. Okay. We'll leave these birds to it. The bone strippers. And the bluff hawks that we just fucking ran straight past. And the wild mountain goats. And I imagine we enter in that little back door there to Firebow Nook. Oh, Shar-infested Yongle were trying to get in. Right you are. There's a lot of them here, guys. Passive. Alright. You keep doing the do sausage. I'm gonna make my way in here. Here's the serpent spine. We must speak. Alright, here's the shadow pan. Who are you? Can you fight? If so, we can use your help. Sure thing. I sent for reinforcements from the Shadowpan Monastery, but we've heard nothing back. We have already lost the town. A few lucky villagers may have survived, but we are pinned down here. We do not have time to entertain strangers. If you can fight, help my men defend this tower. If not, leave, for you will not survive long. One, our true enemies of the Shah, not the Yongle. Our true enemies are the Shah, not Yongle. The Shah, an emotion manifest, destructive, yes, but undisciplined. Undisciplined force cannot last. The flood, in dispersion, loses its force. The wildfire burns its fuel. And discipline and wisdom can turn their destructive energy against themselves. Bring me the essence of the Shah in the village, and I will explain further.
Watch the shadows.
Right you are, so we got some grumble cakes and lucky doos, we got a blacksmith supplier, and we got an innkeeper. Okay, that's fine. We will update you as our new home. I fear we're not going to be here for very long, but are they outside this way? Yes, they are. Let's get these guys. What I really need to do is do a little bit, and then these guys will do the rest. This is going well so far. I think we will probably be able to do it. Yeah, we're more than likely to do it. Favoured to win, as it were. We won't have been able to do it by the hour mark, as I think the hour mark has just passed recently. But we will have been able to do it. One more left. We'll make our way in, see if we can find. Oh shit, that was a mistake. Hey yo guys. Give me your hand. Shit. That's not helping. Let's go. Death to the Shadowpan and death to all Pandaren. Now that doesn't sound very nice. Shadowmaster Chong, could you help us get to level 88, please? You have brought us some time to breathe. We must not despair. Instead, we must act. There it is. We are at level 88. We have unlocked the dungeon, the siege of Nizao Temple, and the Gate of the Setting Sun. We do not meet certain requirements for a quest, so I'm not too sure about what we need to do next. But what we'll do is we'll get the Blind Rage Essence, and then we'll make our way upstairs and find the Kite Master. There is Kobai. These guys are just utterly lost and using rage. Blind Rage Essence. How am I going to do that? essences of the Shah in the village? Right, you are. Essences of the Shah in the village. Where do I find essence of Shah? There's some. That's just blind rage. Let's get it. Damage is getting a little bit closer. There's some more blind rage essence I take off, so I need to kill them. Recklessness. This explosive barrel trinket is a little bit useless, isn't it? I thought it would do a lot better than what it was. Two. Upstairs, get Flat Master. Animal quality. Oh, it doesn't always give it. That's annoying. It's very annoying. Okay. Well, that's kind of good, but we got one. So hopefully this should be good for this one. Nope. Okay, one more. One more. Okay, got it. Alright, let's make our way back. There is another quest there, though. What is it? Is it inside the house? I can't see. Oh, shit. Yeah, alright. We're gonna do this. Mushroom 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit more. Got it.
Greetings.
Zaya Zhong. I can't believe you made it here. I don't know how much more longer I could have stayed hidden in here. I'm sure there are others, Druid. We have to rescue them, then we can go to Shadowpound Fallback. The Master there will know what to do. Summon a keg, which allies can use to have a drink of his ale. Okay. Rescue Jin, Warm Keg, Ya, Firebow, Old Lady Fung, and you.
Travel safe.
So, let's get him. We'll see if we can dodge as many people and things as we can. We've obviously cleared house just a little bit. When these monsters came, the Shadowpound got so serious they kept saying Shah. What's that? Old Lady Fung. This is no place for a bright young man such as yourself. Perhaps you would like me to escort you to safety. Yes, why don't you escort me out of here? You're working for the Shadow Pan? I can't believe it. Well, yeah, exactly. We've also got this guy over here. There he is. Gin warm keg. Thank the heavens. I thought the secrets of Firebrow Stout would die with me. Help me out of here, friend. Yeah, let's get out of here. Last one. I'm not leaving these kegs behind. This is my family legacy. You are spilling it absolutely everywhere, Sausage. I hope you understand. Now we're going for it. You may have to forgive me if I can't read this on time. Yeah, Firebrow. Oh, you fucker. No, sorry. I don't have enough time to do that. We gotta get you. Introductions can wait. There'll be a few extra gold for you if you can personally guarantee my safety. I cannot do that. However, we can get you there as swiftly as we can. That's everybody here. You harvested their essences? Yes. Good. Now you will see how to defeat unbridled rage. I will craft these into a trap for Kobai, the leader of the Ongol. Though he will be snared, and we will defeat him, he is not our ultimate target. Fair enough. And unmasking the Ongol. Ooh, nice. Simply killing Kobai will accomplish nothing, as he is possessed by a particularly powerful and destructive Shah, Malevolent Fury. And from here, we're going to leave it. We are going to leave it here because we have gone way over our time of what we had allocated for today. So I would like to take this time to thank everybody for rocking up, and if you have stayed until this far, please let me know that you have. Otherwise I'll never know for sure. Thank you everybody. We're now at 88, and Tauren Steps will be our next place to go. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.